Speaking of,
And
you hear that in the background?
what?
That is awesome.
Yeah, I was just ripping through the lobbies.
Rippet just passing through on his.
Oh, I'm going to be getting a phone call tomorrow.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. We got over 22 people in the chat already. What is going on? I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday night. This is the unofficial Unmasked After Show. Thank you for tuning in. I think tonight's episode was pretty cool. I know we had a lot of big guys on there and maybe not so much car audio, so maybe we can get more into that with the sponsorships and stuff like that. And I gotta watch what I say, but you know what I mean? Let's just have a good time and kick back and hang out. How's everyone doing? I know we got the regulars in tonight, and Cornut is already making it rain. Last Tuesday was insane, guys. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Now I'll be able to go out and buy, I think it's 216 gigabytes of RAM, two of them, so 32 altogether, or however that works. You know, you just put like 10,000 watt amps, that's 100,000 watts, right? I guess that works. I'm no computer whiz, but SJC helped me out, and sorry, John, SJC got to me first, and as long as we get it working, I'm happy. So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Cornut, for your super chat tonight, and everyone tuning in. What did you guys think of the Unmasked show? I thought it was pretty good. Of course, 14.4 volt is in full effect. Got someone from the Kicker Club. Yo, 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 Andy, great Tuesday, and thanks for the Kicker Unmasked After Show. Oh, yeah, thanks for all you do, Andy. Thank you so much, and I thought this is something cool that we can do for the community that also watch the Kicker Unmasked show, and just to kick back, and maybe I can try to get some of the questions that they may not be able to, because they have a professional show they have to run. So thank you for that. It means a lot. It really does. Thank you. William Lindsay, what is up? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in, man. Where are the likes? Yeah, you guys got to smash that like button, man. You know the YouTube algorithm thing. All right, let's see. Oh, I thought Andy had a new interest. You know, I thought it was pretty cool with the dirt bike stuff or motocross. I guess that's what you call it. I always wanted to do that as a kid. You know, I went to the motocross stuff. I bought the little Fox outfit, black and yellow. I thought I was cool then, and yeah, I didn't really go down that path, but it's still cool to follow. You know what I mean? Same thing with a football career. Yeah, that didn't happen. Todd says, can you keep up with the chat tonight? I'm going to try my best. As long as I don't go too deep into the rabbit hole, I think I'll be okay. Fourth Solo X on the table. Just kidding. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, you know what? If I had four, there'd probably be one more right over here. You know, a little coliseum of Solo X's. But no, unfortunately, I only have three. So that can't happen. Hey, who knows what happens down the road, but this one will be in my car shortly. As long as the enclosure is done, that'll be in there, but then I still have to work on my floor. My floor did get a little bit wet, just like everything else. Yes, 6 Boss amps. That's exactly what I used all the money on, was some Boss amps. I don't know. Boss, I mean, I get their ratings, I get their demographic they're trying to hit, and it makes sense why they do it. And I know the price per watt isn't the best, but for when you're entering into car audio and an amp that's not going to catch on fire, it's a win. Boss for the win. 25 says, make it rain, guys. Kayla needs a mini coat. She does, she does. Yeah, me and Kayla, I took her out on a nice dinner date. Got to see the sights of Pittsburgh and some Cheesecake Factory. That was fun this weekend. Bubba says, you good for the SSD too? I believe so. SJC was telling me that I have, because he actually works for Dell, which is awesome. I have 128 gigabyte solid state drive for this computer. He says that's pretty much top notch for what I have. So I should be okay. And I didn't even know it was a solid state drive. I'm like, what? That's awesome. I want to buy an external one for my videos. The ones you don't ever want to lose because, you know, hard drives, they give up eventually. Facebook user, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I know you're watching from the Kicker Club. Make sure you click the link above this video so that I can see your name on the screen. Otherwise, but thanks for tuning in. Larry says, I would have loved to hear what Kayla thought. Was she watching live last week? No, she used to watch in the beginning when I would do it all the time, but now I go live 4 times a week almost, so she doesn't catch every episode. I do tell her about it, though. I'm like, listen, you got to start watching the lives. Let's see. Dub Team, what about the Boss Head Unit review Hi-Fi did? Oh man, that was like reviewing a Nokia 3310. You know what? I started watching that about 2 minutes in. I got distracted, and I need to watch the rest of it. But you know what I mean? Boss, at least from what my understanding, their head units are one of the ones that are actually available at Best Buy and like your local stereo shops. Like for some reason, they're keeping up with demand, and they're pretty cheap. So it's not bad. But again, with anything, you get what you pay for. Hold on. We got a super chat. I got to get to it. That's the point of the super chats. Got one from El Fuego. I've been telling all my friends that I'm sponsored by Kicker with my 3 grand prize and 1 runner-up winnings on UnMasked. Legit sponsorship claimed by me. Hey, you know what? If you run Kicker and you get some free stuff from Kicker, I guess you could say you're sponsored. Same. That's awesome, El Fuego. And thank you for your super chat, man. That is awesome how many times you won. That's crazy. But you know what? It's probably because you tune in to the Living Loud with Andy sub-channel of the UnMasked show. That's the whole point, you know? It's rigged, so. AOL for the win. Yeah, you know what? My internet's just as slow as Bobby's right now. It's not doing too good. Vega is in the house. What is going on, Rob? Thank you for tuning in. Man, that shirt looks brand new. It is brand new. I've worn it like 3 times. They're my TV shirts, I guess you could call this. You know, I'm old school. This live stream stuff isn't like... This is new to me, you know? Like, I'm on TV right now. Look at this. Just turn on your TV. You'll see me. Yes, it's new. Okay, cool. Kind of caught up. Dub Team, Andy driving in the Eclipse would be a better Kicker intro rather than some dirt bikes with no speakers. I know. I do have that video too, but yeah. I just thought it was cool, man. Like, how cool of an intro of anybody, whoever you are, especially what you're doing, coming in there doing a wheelie. I don't know. I just thought that was cool. Don't think that 78 Cowie will do it, Andy. Yeah, probably not. Who is calling me? Ernie's calling me. Hold on. Hey, Ernie, I'm live right now. Okay. Okay, I seen that. Yeah, I got you. I'll get to that. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Ernie. Love you too, man. You got you. See ya. All right, and we are back. What is going on, everyone? Had an important phone call, so let me do what he needed me to do real quick. And, yeah, we'll get right back. Sorry, guys. It's important. It's business. Let's see here. Cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. Wow, we got more super chats. Holy moly. Yeah, RVH, I don't think that 78 Cowie was meant for jumping, but you know what? It's a cool bike. It really is just meant for just trails. You know what I mean? Just putting around. All right. All right, that was El Fuego's super chat. We got that. Deviant, I almost skipped over this one. Deviant for life with the super chat. 14.4 Volt Talk sponsors Living Loud with Andy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. 14.4 Volt Talk for the win. Let's see. No, I know you guys are going to be asking me, have you had time to play with the Bazooka sub? I know I've been saying that. I just need to hook up a separate amplifier and clean up this room. This room needs cleaned. Maybe after the podcast, since I already took out the trash earlier, I might have some time to mess with it. I definitely want to just see it in action and, of course, get some footage of it. I think it's cool, man. Bubba, crazy man, I appreciate you. With a $50 super chat, hit the like button, guys. Throw it in to get our boy Andy some gear. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And you know the thumbs up does help this video go out to other people so that they can see the content and maybe they have questions just like you guys yourselves. John K with another super chat. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't get a hold of you with the whole computer thing, man. You know, it's just, I was lucky enough to give him a call. He reached out to me as well, too. So, and he was first. I'm sorry, but thank you so much, man. And I appreciate you, and you're an awesome supporter and patron. Thank you, man. Ernie calling from B-dubs. Absolutely, man. They just asked me what I wanted. All right, hold on. Let me get these super chats. Dub Team LFS, now can I have your kicker clock, please? Dub Team, I have some information that I cannot release. Some NDA stuff in the works. And you're going to be very excited. Thank you for your super chat, man. Just for you, might get something special. Scott, SD Designs, bandwagon, do the bazooka sub. I know I need to do that. I feel like that is an attention grabber. People like that content. I like the content. I like the sub. That's why I bought it. I might put that out in between my other videos that I have to do, just because it is something you guys enjoy, man. I put that post up in just a post on my YouTube. 70 likes, man. You guys are crazy. Thank you, Scott. 666. Not a good number, but I'll take it. Got lots of super chats here, guys. Trying to get through them. Bubba again, 14.4. I got it. I got it. Love you, 25. Be my friend again. You know what? Yes, you gotta squash the beef, man. You know, there's always reasons to be upset with someone, and I don't know. I don't hold grudges, as you can obviously tell, for multiple reasons. And yeah, man, get rid of the hate. Whatever it is, let it go. Thank you, Bubba. You heard that, 25. You heard that. Live and direct. All right, let me see if I can skip up here just a little bit, skim over some of this. Ernie, yeah, it's from Sesame Street. Don't worry about it. Just Ernie from Sesame Street. Business. What's up, Justin? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Fuego says, my pro tip is to enter the contest with about 15 minutes left and always verify your shirt size. Absolutely, dude. You might be onto something, you know, just how, I don't know how they do the randomizer or how they pick the names, but I never win. And I didn't enter for the longest time because I just felt like it was unfair. But it's like, you know what, I watch a show every week, and it's like, I really don't need another Kicker Cush headphone set. I want the Tabors or the EB400, or yeah, EB400s. I want the other one. So it's like, hey, well, if anyone wants a grand prize, I'll trade if I ever do win, but I'm not going to win, so it's okay. Let's see here. We got lots of comments. Oh, Fuego, did Andy just text his resume to Kicker? Yes. I just gave him my social real fast now. Let's see here. SJC, thank you again for the conversation, buddy. Getting me straight with this computer. Bazooka build in the future. I know were there some matching components. There are some matching components. Absolutely. I want to build a box for it because it's not like you can just throw the thing in any prefab. You can't you can't do it. You gotta at least redo the baffle, and to make it look pretty for a video, you don't want to just slap a piece of wood on it. So I think definitely. Absolutely, man. I don't know if I'll be able to get the water cooled going and everything, because that is a big process, and it's like trying to ask somebody for one of these Solo X spares, like, good luck. If they do have it, they want to get rid of it for, you know, a lot of money, or they're very nice and they might just give it to you because they don't need it, you know what I mean, or they just don't want it. If that opportunity happens, then obviously, of course, you guys will get that content. Yes, Deviant. John is a Patreon as well. Ronco160, what is up? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Bobby B, Andy, I get the first kicker clock, please. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Deviant says, geez, we are already at 30 people. I know. It's growing. Both of, you know, this live stream and Friday, I don't see a big dip between the two. And this one's like brand new, different time. Well, same time, kind of different day, but it's a good time to just kick back. And if you guys have any questions, you know what we do. So it works, man. And you know what? You guys are watching, so I'm going to keep doing it. And it gives me energy and motivation to keep going. Because no matter who you are when you do this kind of stuff, it is tiring on your body. But at the same time, you're doing what you love. So you can't be that upset. El Fuego says, Kicker Clock says it's time for the L7X. I hope that comes out by summer. I doubt it will be here by Slamology. If they do, it's going to be like, hey, by the way, pick it up at Slam. See you guys there. Make sure you order at kicker.com. They're already at the dealers. I don't know how they're going to do it. It seems like maybe that would be a good approach, like just like boom, rather than, oh, in 2 weeks. So it all depends. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, would you rather know a day of it's coming, or do you like a surprise? Within reason, of course. Sincerely, much love. Baseheads are us. Thank you, man. I know you follow my stuff. I follow your stuff. Thank you for tuning in, dude. RVH, thank you, man. 78 Cowie upgrades. Absolutely, man. I just talked to Eric Thomas, the son of where my dad got the bike from, that worked on it, fixed it. I'm actually going to take that down Thursday, and he's going to mess with the float on the carb and see if there's kind of one of the jets that are clogged, because it'll run, but I got to tip the bike to the right, otherwise it runs out of gas. It's just kind of dripping through the filter, and I've checked everything. I've replaced it with an OEM petcock, an OEM gas cap. I tried the basic stuff. It's not that. It's something with the carb. Thank you, man, because I need it, and I'm tired of dipping in everything else, man. Thank you. Not gonna lie though, I did buy a headlight for the Kawasaki out of my YouTube money, but I needed it really bad. I needed a headlight. It's only $40. Of course, we push money around. You got to. You know what I mean? You're an adult. You save money. You put it one place. It's hard to keep it all just for one thing because of bills and life, man. Family life. It's crazy, dude. I appreciate that, RVH. I appreciate all you guys. I do. Let's see here. John says, does anyone use Discord? I don't. I've heard good things about it, though. I was thinking about getting a car audio chat going on there. You know what? If you want to do that, I kind of have a forum with Toyd's DIY Audio. And if you want to try doing something there, because it's literally a forum just kind of like Discord, but it's not Discord. So I don't know how much different it is. But if you want to check that out, that is in, like, if you go on my YouTube here, just go to my About section. It's on my website. Check it out. And I think it's pretty close to Discord, but not the same thing. So I think that would be something cool to do. So it's better for people that may not be on all platforms. Ronco 160 says, I surprisingly don't currently have a Kicker sub. That is crazy. Kicker amp, anything Kicker? That's crazy, man. You know, I don't want to tell you to go and buy it, but at the same time, I kind of do. You know, I don't know what kind of system you have exactly right now, but it's good stuff, and you get what you pay for. And then it's going to, in the long run, the quality is there for the price. Because I know so many people that are like, oh, I can get these scars. I could get brand B to Z for cheaper and the same power. But then there's always, you know, cost issue between the two and quality. And then maybe you don't need that and you're paying for extra. So maybe brand B to Z may work better for you. But I feel like the average consumer and then some, and if you just don't want to have worries, Kicker's the way, man. Hold on, I got another super chat. I see it pop up. I'm like, I gotta scroll to it. Robert Davis, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome. Last week was crazy. $250. I'm like, what? That is just insane. And tonight, again, thank you guys so much. You know, it's just going into what I'm doing here for you guys, period. Thank you. Let's see. If you guys got any questions about the UnMasked show with the sponsorship, or, you know, I don't know. I don't work for Kicker technically. So I don't really know, but there's some answers that I can maybe relay to them, maybe faster. Or you can just email social@kicker.com and Bill will get to you. He really will. That's what he does for a living, man, 24/7. Jason says, dang Andy, gonna quit work and become full-time live stream with Super Chats. I mean, yes, but no. I mean, it is cool. You know, to be able to get to the point where you could quit your day job, I mean, I almost wouldn't want to because it is a family business that we do and I work, so I wouldn't really want to do that, you know, right off the gun. But yeah, man, to be able to just fulfill off that would be pretty crazy. Hashtag goals. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I'm just kind of scrolling through these to see if I got any questions. Deviant says, Andy, I'm not going to lie, these tabers are dope. Wish they stitched Kicker in yellow, but these are amazing. You know what? That's one thing I miss. Like, this is just that. It's not engraved or anything. The older Cush NCs actually had Kicker that were white on the top, but they're discontinued, obviously. I like branding. Some people don't like branding. They just, you know, they want the quality, they want the name, but they don't want everyone else to know what they have or to be so flashy, you know, like the shirt. So there's that. But at the same time, man, yeah, same. Dub Team says, park the Eclipse at the Kicker office, sending 20 hertz full tilt until they let you into the Kicker Unmasked show. You know what? It's such a low frequency. They would hear something and feel something vibrating, but in a different way, man. I play so low, and it's funny. Like Kayla's car that has 115 in a prefab on a 2K amp sounds louder farther away than Cookie Monster. Just of how it is. It's loud in the car, out the car. It's just how it's designed. My park and pound score, I haven't even metered it because I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I've had my Geo Metro be louder at park and pound. I could feel it in my chest than Cookie Monster. But Cookie Monster is an entirely different monster. You know, it's for the hair tricks. It's for the lows. And that's why it pressurized so well for that given situation. But yeah, I definitely do, you know, whenever I do go down to Kicker, I really do want to take my car down. I trust it, you know, to get down there. But that's a lot, you know, I'd have to almost... I want to get a car trailer, I really do, so I can take the kids and Kayla and car trailer it down. It's hard enough driving to Indianapolis, Indiana on Route 70 and that thing. Man, Route 70 is terrible. When you got a lowered vehicle with tight suspension and you feel every bump. It's not fun, and you're sitting up in the car like this, okay? If you're over 6 foot, you might not really want a demo. You can get in there, it's a tight squeeze. That's about it. Let's see. 25 says John started on Tinder to get the ladies. You know what? 25's onto something there, man. Okay, here's a question from a user on Kicker Club. Thanks for tuning in. What are your thoughts on the Kicker 18C? These are the old ones. Ported, sealed, or bandpass. I'm itching to try them out on the cheater amps. I know the 18, those comps, the older ones, those are the very sought after subs. They had one at the stereo shop for the longest time, and I wanted to buy it, but they were selling for like $250. A little out of my price range at the time. I was young. I was like 17 or something. Great woofer, super efficient. Not a tight suspension. I mean, that is the Kicker sub that people would be competing with, the 12s, the 15s, the 18s. I would go, I'm not going to say don't go ported, but if you go ported, don't go crazy on the airspace. You got to remember, you don't have much of, yes, the cone is big, but you don't have that cone moving that much. That's how they are designed. So you don't need all that port area to reduce chuffing and stuff like that. So if you're going to go ported, go smaller to spec. I can help you out with that if you have me on Facebook. Or you could talk to one of the Kicker reps, man. They will help you out, dude. Band Pass, you can go with Band Pass, and if you're going to go Band Pass, I would go 4th order, just so you are in that sealed section. I feel like a 6th order would be even trickier. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. It's JC. I got one better. Deviant in 25. Oh no. We got some drama going in the chat, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We are here and we are having fun. And we're going to talk about Kicker, the Unmasked After Show, and hang out. That's what we're doing. Mullen says, Andy, we can go L7X hunting around Indy if they're put by Slamology. You know what? Just stop at the Kicker tent. It might be there. I bet you it would. Even if it's released or not, you're going to be able to physically touch it and see it. And it's probably going to be the final product. I mean, it would be by now, I would think. So even if you are going to Slam, check it out. Should be there. Robert Davis, thanks for tuning in again, man. I want to know the date. I got money set aside for it, ready and waiting. You are not alone, man, and I feel like they will give a date just because, or a rough estimate, like, oh, this week it will be dropping, blah 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 blah. So, and they keep saying Q2, now Q3, and I know it goes back and back and back, but you got to understand, with the economy, everything's like that. Regulations are, I mean, if you dig deep, there's a lot going on, and I don't really want to get into it because that's no fun. But yeah, man, be patient. They'll be here. Brian Townsend, thanks for tuning in. Working on my underseat enclosure. You're always working on something, but at least you're listening. While listening to the stream, forgot how much I hate carpeting boxes. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, man. You know, not gonna lie, Kayla shagged Cookie Monster. She shagged both of them. Like, I was there helping. And the second box, the one we all know, that came out a lot better because the first one, you gotta watch how you cut shag, man. You can't cut it from the front. You gotta cut it underneath or you're cutting off a lot of the shag. You really are. And carpeting and making everything look clean as it would come out of a manufacturer takes time. Deviant says, I paid for that headlight. You probably did, Deviant, within the super chats and the Patreon. It's there. Scott says, I'm on Discord. I do a car audio one. There you go. See, now you got someone telling you to do it. Stu, thanks for tuning in, man. Again, thank you. I think I'm way back on the comments because this is the super chat from Robert Davis, so I'm kind of caught up in a way, but I'm probably not at all. I try to get to him. Jason says, I was going to wait on the L7X to drop before I got some more Kicker. Absolutely, man. I mean, I would wait. It should be here very soon. We're about to be in April, so the time is here. It's coming. It's right around the corner. Larry says, I would want to know beforehand and not be surprised. I would hate to go another direction on a project and then be surprised by a product that you would have used if you knew it was available. Very, very valid point. And I think that's why they say Q2, Q3, and they try to give you guys realistic estimations of when it'll be released, but life comes up, and I feel like that is the thing. And from what I know, they did change some things along the way so that you, the user, gets the product that's going to last for a very long time and exceeds their expectations. You know, the RB expectations, man. Spare no expense, and it's going to last, and it's going to sound good. It's going to have that Kicker sound. We all know that. El Fuego says, Kicker warranty and support is legendary. Absolutely, man, and I feel like you could sell the crappiest quality product no matter what it is, but if you have a good warranty and support program, it's forgivable. William, yo, Andy, thank you for the Kicker Unmasked After Show. Thank you for all you do. thank you, man. And it's because of people like you is why I do what I do, man. Thank you for always tuning in, dude. Todd's like, you would need an assistant if you were to go full time. Absolutely, man. You can watch the kids. Kayla will help me. Todd will be like, all right. RGA, Andy and friends, hello. Can't stick around taking care of the wife and kids and daughter, but had to come on, like, and say hi, then bye. Thank you for tuning in, RGA, and I hope you and your family are recovering well, man. That is nothing to mess with. Stu's Custom Shop says, I noticed today at Kicker that speakers seem to be fully back in stock for the moment, but amps are sparse. Hoping like Hill stuff stars getting back to normal. Right, and I feel like they are doing very well compared to a lot of other competitors and stuff like that of like their size and like what they do. But right, there are things in stock, and I feel like the reason why the amps are behind is because of the DSP chip, the chip shortage, period. So when you're talking like speakers, that's something a little bit different. I know the L7X is a speaker and doesn't have a DSP chip in it. Okay, maybe it does. No, just kidding. But it is a brand new product that they have worked from the ground up, and it's just a thing that takes a while to begin with. But they're speakers that they already have done, and it's a product that they have. Just pretty much got to click a button and it'll be here as soon as it can. That's the process of just waiting for it. So that's cool that that's there. And yes, if you can't find it on Kicker, man, I try to tell people all the time. I'm like, you can buy on Kicker, but you can go to your third-party retailer, or you can go to Crutchfield, and there's other third-party dealers that are on websites that Kicker gets paid for. They make money, and they sometimes give you at a discounted rate. And they're the first ones that get the stock before Kicker gets it on their website. And they've said that multiple times. So if you're looking for something on the website, go on to the third-party dealers. They may have the product for you. Larry, you know, he says, how long did it take for you to get your sponsorship? You know, I'm not really sponsored. You know, they are more than that. You know, they've helped me out in so many ways that I can't even repay them in a way. I'm not one of the guys you saw on, you know, TV tonight and stuff. But at the same time, yes, they do help me out and whatnot. And bigger things are coming. So maybe I can answer this a little bit later. But right now, you know, what you got to do, in my opinion, to get sponsored from any company, and obviously Kicker's going to have a high standard. It's not like they're going to, you know, say, oh, no, you can't because of this, this, or that. If you are truly a good person and you run their equipment and you make it beneficial for them to give you discounted stuff or free stuff or whatever you want to call sponsorship, you got to not make it worthwhile, because it's not like, oh, well, you got to do this for me. But at the same time, they are giving you stuff and they're helping you out. The least you could do is show that their company, their products are good, or whatever their opinion is on them, and explain that to them. I feel like that's very important. And like, I know at least for me locally, you know, I was the guy that ran Kicker. They're like, wow, look at this guy. This guy's running Kicker still. Like, what? Oh, he's got the Solo X. Okay. You know, and it just kind of started from there. I've talked to Roger, but he may not remember. I talked to him, 6-7 years ago, had to been, and started that a little bit, but nothing official yet. Who knows? But honestly, like I said, you know, if you want to do it, like they said, reach out to them and just be a good person and represent the company of whatever you're doing in the way that if you were the company, you would want someone repping your brand the way that you would think. You know what I mean? Like, it's a two-way street. John says, Andy, I like the toyed DIY form. I'm actually crafting a response on another tab about my home audio plans right now. Discord has different perks too, like immediate back and forth. Okay. That makes sense. No, Todd, I never went on my Kicker tour. I was going to, And then my mom had to get surgery, and I didn't want to go because of before and after, just didn't want to chance it. And I was thinking about going this year. Kicker will be at Slamology, so, and I might be going down south anyway for a show that just happens to be by Stillwater. So if all the stars align, I would make a week of it and go down there and maybe be on the UnMasked show. That'd be cool, like in person. So we'll see. We'll see. Dub Team, Cookie Monster is a win machine. Don't be too humble. You know, it's just... I've seen the craziest builds, and I know I'm doing a lot with what I got, but you gotta be. You gotta be humble in a way, because that's what makes you louder. That's what makes you want to do more. If you think you are the best and you're this and that, you're the biggest fish in the pond, you're not going to get any bigger. You're not going to get any louder. You're not going to have any initiative to be whatever. All right, well, we've been here almost 40 minutes. I try to keep this live a little bit shorter. Let me try to catch up on the comments, and we will end this shortly. We'll see. Wow, Blake says, I will say living 4 miles from Kicker is definitely very fun. Dude, you are a blessed man. RVH says, sponsor trick. Don't ask for a free ride. Ask for accommodation deals. It's not free, but not retail. 100% RVH. 100%. You know. Andy, if you could go Route 40, go that way so much smoother. You know what? Route 70 is about 15 minutes away from me. It's a straight shot. Thank you, Facebook user from Kicker Club. Thank you so much, man. Jason says, man, I want to hear Cookie Monster, but guess I got to do the lean my head in the window. I hate being a tall house of weather up there jokes. Right, yeah, it's a small car with a big build, so you know that. I mean, if you're like 6'4", 6'5", you can kind of pull your knees up and fit. Yeah. I've had someone really big, like I'm talking 6'5", 300 plus. The door wouldn't shut. And I was like, man, I can't really demo lows like that, but I can give you something, you know? That's the only thing, man. It's a small car. I want a big car. The goal is eventually the Honda Pilot. 418, 6-order, 10K, give or take. It'll be a nice wind machine, demo monster. We'll see. Devin, thanks for tuning in. Things are great, man. Things are doing good. I'm loving this weather. A little bit of rain here and there, at least up in Pittsburgh here, but nothing too crazy. I can go outside and put a light jacket on if I need to. Stu Custom Shop. Andy, did you blow that Scotia box apart yet? No, it's doing good, man. It's doing good. I still need to glue the terminal cup that like leaks. Haven't got to that, but... David from the Dave and Andy Show. Thanks for tuning in, man. And just like that, I'm here. Did I hear drama? Hashtag no drama. All right, shave the shag. No, we cannot shave the shag. Tonight's winner for the weekly giveaway, it wasn't anybody I know. Kentucky was third place. I'm trying to think who first and second were. Facebook user, what is up, man? You guys that are watching, it says Facebook user, click the link above. From now on, I'll be able to see your name on here. It's good old StreamYard and Facebook fighting. But again, thank you for tuning in, man. Vega says, I got a dip, fellas. Work comes early, but y'all have a great rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in, Vega. Love you, buddy. Here's a question from a user from Kicker Club. I think Kicker should make mid-ranges. I would definitely buy a set of Kicker. Been around for a long time and still is most other companies sold out. I got to give it to Kicker. Right, yeah, they are trying to keep up as well as they can with the economy. So that's a very valid point. I think Kicker should make mid-ranges. Right, you talking about like 8-inch mid-drivers? I think they do make some things like that. It's kind of like marine. It's not car audio. But right, like pro audio drivers in a way. Like you see those big, you know, like 8 or 10 inch Sundowns, and they got like the W surround, and they're a mid-range. They're supposed to play like, you know, above 40 hertz, stuff like that. So absolutely, I think maybe in the future, maybe with the Solo X, L7X family, we'll see. If you guys like that kind of stuff, again, email social@kicker.com. I know it's hard to go in your email account and email them, but listen, your input makes a difference. That's why we're here talking about a new Solo X, you know. People were talking. All right, just reading through the comments here. John says, I remember Kip saying that one of the chips needed to make a Class D amp went from less than $1 a cost for them to purchase went to like 16 crazy, right? That and the shipping, like the cargo shipping, the box trailers or whatever, you know, the ones you see on the back of a train or on a boat. I think they like quadrupled in price, you know, and yet they're still keeping the prices the same. And that's the whole thing with inflation and everything going on. And just don't want to get into it. Just save your money, guys, and maybe put some in Bitcoin, you know. Kicker family, Bobby. Oh, my computer's glitching. Can't wait to get that RAM stick. Yes, Kicker family. Let's see. Bobby is 14.4 Volt Talk family. Are they pulling you in there, Bobby? It's a good one. El Fuego with the softballs. Appreciate it, man. All about the value proposition and return on investment for the sponsoring company. Absolutely, man. And like I said, and whatever, two-way street, you know, and it's just, I get that even as a small YouTube channel, you know, people are like, hey, I could do this. And it's like, well, why do I need that at my point in my career? Two, what are you really going to do for me if I do that? You know, I've already got a thing going on, and it's enough. I can't help anybody out, and you're not going to help me out in the way that I would want you to help me out, and I'm not at that career to ask you, or at the point of my career to ask you to help me out like that. But I understand their point of view. It's like, what are you going to do for me? And not in a rude way, but as a business perspective. And again, you got to be a nice person too, man. You can't just be a robot. RVH said it first. No. Andy for Unmasked host, you know what? That would be crazy, but that'd be a lot of pressure on me too, you know, because this is different, and I don't know. I think it would be cool, you know, maybe get my feet wet a little bit, but doing what I'm doing here definitely makes things a little bit easier than maybe a year ago saying that. But I would like to, you know, participate more than I do, but I feel like I do contribute in ways that some people just don't see, and, you know, that's fine, and that's totally fine, because I don't just rep this for no reason. Let's see. Icy Drifts, thanks for tuning in. What's up? A little late, but watching on my PS4 again. I tried watching YouTube on my PS3. I know, PS3. It's so old school, it's not even funny. Deviant says, Andy, for bi-weekly Kicker Unmasked host, our boy gets burnt out, and we're okay with that. I know, Deviant, that would be 4 live streams a week in 7 days. You know, that would be cool. Something. See ya, Scott. Thank you for tuning in. Go love on Kayla. Oh, she's dealing with Oakley. She finally got him asleep. He was being a pain in the butt. Cardio Car Audio. I love your channel name. Thanks for the show, Andy. Thank you, man. Man, we got a lot of comments here. Have a good night, MP. All right, Paul. Seems like a lot of people are bouncing out of here, so I feel like it's a good time to wrap it up. We already did 40 minutes. Thank you, El Fuego. I appreciate you, man. I do. I really do. Hear me, got lots of comments here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Angry face Andy. I feel like them girls on TikTok. What? I'll just throw this comment out. This is a good one here. These comments are funny, man. Baba, in due time, man. In due time. Alright, Cornet says, LOL, just listening, not watching chat. It depends the day of the week if that's a good thing or a really good thing. Yes, Bobby. Let's see. Alright, I think we're good. Baba, thank you, man. Living Loud with Andy, why? You are a natural, you are articulate and fluid. Thank you, man. You know, I just don't want to step on toes, and when the moment's right, the moment's right. I never force things. I really don't, and good things happen that way. They really do. Sometimes you may miss out on opportunities. It depends. That's life. But, yeah, if all the stars align, that would be great, man. Oh, I like the background music. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Jeff. Great show again. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Eddie Cat 69 for tuning in again. I appreciate you guys. This is why we do it, man. This is why we do it. SJC, thank you. Thanks, Andy, for holding it down for the after show. Thank you, man. Computer's still holding up. Living Loud with Andy fishing lures. Ooh, got that bass or that bass? David, good evening, everyone. Hit that like. Thank you, David. From the Dave and Andy show. We need to make that a thing. For real. Hope you're doing good, man. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate all you guys. I really do. William, thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, Andy, and everyone else. See you next time. My TikTok isn't even made of faces, just a bunch of I don't even halt to come in my room with a toll. I can't. Cornut, good night, all. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you, man, for tuning in and your contributions to me and the community, man. Means a lot. Really does. Really does. Andy, Kicker Dino. Listen, now you want the triangle sub, then the dinos. I can't do it all. I'm not Parker or Vega or Derek and all of them. They're posting videos every week, man. I can't do that. I wish I could. I wish I could. And if I did, we'd be on the Kicker Amp Dino a month ago. You know, I've been posting slow, but I've been going live. I've been doing a lot of stuff. And, you know, life, it gets in the way, man. Dave needs to go live next. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh. Baba, thanks for a great show, Andy. Keep it going. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I see you. I see you, man. I see you around. And you're doing good for the community. Likewise. Jeff Wallace with the super chat. Yes, Jeff, we see you and we appreciate you too, man. Thank you for the super chat and your support. As always, Mr. Living Loud there. David says I'm committed. All right, cool. Well, I think we are good. It is time to do the outro. And maybe since all you weren't here, we'll just do the little Kicker UnMasked little video that I threw up earlier in the beginning of the show. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, stay living loud. I will see you guys Friday after the Rolling Thunder, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.
Speaking of,
And
hear that in the background?
what?
That is awesome.
Yeah, I was just ripping through the lobbies.
Just passing through on his